A federal judge says Indiana's Medicaid agency likely violated the Americans with Disabilities Act. Agency now must give both skilled nursing and reimbursements to two mothers of medically complex kids. It's the latest twist in the month-long saga over Indiana's attendant care program. News 8's government reporter Garrett Berquist breaks that ruling down.
This is an extremely narrow ruling. It only affects the two families who filed the lawsuit. But it's the first time a judge has issued any legal ruling on the decision to remove parents from the attendant care program. The case involves two mothers of children with severe medical needs. The children need round-the-clock care.
They have children with very significant, potentially life-threatening conditions that they have spent years learning how to care for. And they very much feel like the state of Indiana has yanked that rug out from under them.
The mothers were getting hourly reimbursement to care for their children through the attendant care program. The Family and Social Services Administration this summer ended parents' eligibility for the program. It's part of an effort to close a nearly $1 billion hole in the state's Medicaid budget. Federal Judge Tanya Walton Pratt ruled the FSSA violated the integration mandate. That's the part of the Americans with Disabilities Act that prohibits unnecessary segregation of people with disabilities.
Because everyone on the waiver program meets what's known as nursing facility level of care, which means that in the absence of waiver services, they could potentially be at risk of being placed in a nursing facility, which is a terrifying prospect for anyone. The state has an obligation to make sure that does not come to that.
Pratt wrote, "The court is not convinced that the steps taken are enough to satisfy Medicaid's availability and reasonable promptness provisions. FSSA has informed the court of the steps it has taken to instruct parents on how to recruit nurses, but it has not offered any evidence demonstrating how it is actively recruiting nurses." Rose says the mothers wanted the court to block the FSSA from removing them from attendant care. Instead, Pratt ordered the agency to arrange for in-home skilled nursing care and to reimburse the mothers under the Structured Family Caregiving Program. That program provides a small daily stipend rather than the hourly rate under attendant care. This is a preliminary ruling while the case progresses further. Rose says it's hard to say if Pratt's ruling will give his clients the care they need. He says he's asking the court to keep the mothers on the attendant care program until the FSSA actually provides skilled nursing care. FSSA officials say they're reviewing the order, but they did not immediately comment further. Rose says the ACLU is willing to represent other families affected by the FSSA's attendant care decision, but he says it's not likely this will become a class action lawsuit. I'm Garrett Bergquist for WISH TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.